Hi, everyone. This is Jeff Kale with Keller Williams Realty and realestatecareer.com. And I have Martha and Lisa here today. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate it. Martha and Lisa are from Arizona. They have a team, and I'm going to let them tell their story. They both of them have been in business for a long time, and they were with various different brokerages. They ended up at a company where I guess the company folded into a virtual brokerage. So tell us about your journey, into real estate and, building your team and all. And let's just start right there, at the virtual brokerage. What happened?
Okay, Jeff, thanks for having us. First of all, we enjoyed being here. And so starting from the virtual brokerage, our journey from there.
Yeah.
Our Lisa and I have to back up a little bit. Lisa and I had met at the previous brokerage and wanted to start a team. And so the brokerage we were at didn't really endorse teams, and they weren't really set up to help us run a team. So we moved to another small brokerage that could provide that support. And then that brokerage folded into EXP, or the virtual brokerage. When that happened, Lisa and I had our team. We had 16 people on our team when the transition took place, and only 8 people came with us. 8 ended up leaving the brokerage, and one got out of real estate. A few went with other brokerages. Various things happened with all of them. And we dove in with both feet, like we do with everything, and tried to get involved and be part of it and mentor and do all the things that we were used to doing. And it was kind of like hitting our head against the wall and not getting anywhere.
Yeah, we felt like we were on an island. And Martha and I are both associate brokers, so it felt like we were just a little brokerage within a virtual brokerage, and not really having a lot of interaction with anyone other than our team, and we missed that.
Yeah, and even with our team, it was hard. We tried to keep it as personal and as human contact as we could. Right after the brokerage folded, COVID hit, so it was literally actually just about the same time it was all going on. 3 days later, that everyone was sent home for a few weeks. So it was a challenge. It was a far bigger challenge than I think either of us thought it was. We hung in there for about 18 months, and we were sitting in our office one day, and I made a comment, and Lisa said, "Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I'm not happy either." So that's when we decided to start interviewing with other brokerages and decided to leave.
So in the interviewing process here, you've got a team. Now, by the way, did you build it back up?
We are at 13 now.
Yeah.
We have 13 agents now.
Okay. So, but you had 8 at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you're looking at various different brokerages. What other kind of brokerages were you looking at? Mom and pops? Did you go to the brick and mortar people? What was that?
Mainly brick and mortar, because we really wanted to be in a building where we had an office and we'd be around other people that were doing real estate. We always, in our careers, we found that very motivating, and that was where we wanted to be.
Yeah, we interviewed with Remax, Realty One Group,
and then there was a small brokerage here.
It's local.
Okay. And so obviously when you're looking, by the way, I'm kind of funny. I never mention names of companies, not usually. I call them like the balloon people.
Oh, yeah.
I've been around the block. I used to call them the Rock. Now we don't call them that anymore.
Yeah. And they were all great. They just didn't, we were really clear at this time what we were looking for and what we needed in a brokerage. And while they had a lot to offer and they're great brokerages, they just weren't the fit that we were looking for.
Right. So, okay. So splits and all that kind of thing, you took it all into consideration. What made you choose Keller Williams?
Well, I would say a lot of it had to do with their reputation in the industry. I think Keller Williams is known for professionalism, and that is what we want to be known for. And frankly, we are known for. During the course of our real estate careers, we've been really active with our board, and we always try and train our agents to operate at best practice levels. So that was really one of the things that kind of drew us in. But from there, the interviews and what we were offered at Keller Williams was really attractive.
Well, and the support, they have a roadmap for you on how to develop and grow your team. It's literally a
tried and true
handout that you check the boxes, and if you check the boxes, you'll get to where you want to be. And we had our team 5 years and had never had any coaching at all, and so just the thought of having someone guide us through that, and having a book that we could go to and refer to and follow was very appealing.
Yeah, you're talking about the book, you're talking about the MRE handbook primarily, right?
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I saw one of our biggest competitors, and they're saying that's part of their study material. Our book is their study material. One of our
we did. As soon as we came on, Martha and I both went through the 12 weeks to mastery, and that was kind of the catapult that took us to where we are headed now, which is, we've done some restructuring on our team, and we're looking at doing more in the coming year. So we're excited.
Yeah, it's a really good time to be at Keller Williams. We're getting into a kind of crazy market, and it's more skill based, right? I mean, not like it was, not like it was 6 months ago. So what would you say to someone who has a team, they're at a virtual brokerage, or maybe they're not quite as happy as they think they should be? What would you say to someone like that in thinking about Keller Williams as a broker?
Well, I would offer this business is tough, even on the best day. It's just a tough business. It's a great business. It's lucrative. There's no ceiling. You have all sorts of flexibility, but it can be very stressful. And if you can be someplace that you can be around other people and feed off their energy, physically feed off their energy and their successes, and learn from their struggles, I think you're doing yourself a huge favor. We really, and the virtual brokerage is a great model for some people. It wasn't a great model for us. Let me just say that. But we felt like we had slid back 18 months by the end of our tenure there. Like we had just been on a treadmill going backwards the entire time. So getting off that backwards treadmill and landing at KW, it's just catapulted our energy and our excitement to learn again and to be around other people. And there's so many brilliant minds at our market center. It's crazy. We just can't get enough of the support and the knowledge and the information that they give us. It's just on and on and on. Yeah. And at the virtual brokerage,
everything is virtual.
Everything is virtual.
Any mastermind that you would attend would be a virtual mastermind. And we just, we have learned a lot from our fellow team leaders and the masterminds that we do have. And it feels more like a community. Like Martha said, you can feel the energy when you walk into our building, and we feed off of that. Another thing that I would say to someone that was considering moving a team to Keller Williams is that you really can leverage what the market center offers. Yeah. When we were at the virtual brokerage, we were doing onboarding our agents, and although there were virtual classes to take, we kind of more customized things to the way that we would want to train our agents. And when we moved over to Keller Williams, their classes that they have are so thorough that we can just do a little complementing to that training. And we want to grow, and a lot of lot of times it's going to be through new agents. So we know that they're going to be trained right from the beginning, and we don't have to do all that ourselves.
Yeah, you're leveraging KW and, like you were saying about bringing your team over, you don't even need to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
No.
Done for you. It's kind of like follow the docs. I mean, if you do it, it
Yeah.
works. I mean,
Yeah.
It is paid
it's
by
that simple.
numbers. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, as a solo agent, I never picked up the book until after the fact, and I hit that natural ceiling that they talk about.
Mhm.
I thought, oh my gosh, I'm selling so much based upon my winning personality, right? But I hit that cap. Well, that natural, top. And then once I got into coaching and all, boom, it's just like, sky's the limit. It's the same thing, with the team and all. So KW really helps take your business to the next level. May I ask you, what are y'all doing for lead generation right now?
Go ahead.
Well, Martha and I have always worked by referral. So we really are trying to train our agents to develop a database and work that database. So we really are leaning into that. We are looking in the new year about doing a couple different things. There's a big brokerage here in town that we're looking at buying into their program to be able to provide listing leads to our buyers. And we realize we need to do stuff like that when the market shifted a little bit, and especially for new agents. So we're going to be doing more of that in the new year.
We also have some of our agents are on the Zillow platform as far as buyer leads, which has been great lately. It was tough for the past few years just because they had we had leads, but we couldn't find them houses, and now we're on the other side of that coin, so that's nice. But that's been a good source for us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Wow. You know what? I just really appreciate you being willing to share with everyone here. And your production level is $40 million and 85 homes. Wow. That's incredible. In this crazy market, you've done all that. So, I just want to wish both of you much success in your future, and, thank you again.
Thank you.
Jeff.
Okay. Bye.